How many of you saw this video?
Sir, you can't trust
When
me.
you keep quiet,
You can't trust me, sir. I'm not a fool. I'm not a fool,
you
sir.
can shoot anybody like that.
Sir, I'm not a fool.
What many people don't know is that so many soldiers in Nigerian army are no longer happy. This lady is one of them. She served in the army for more than 31 years, and today she has a story she wants the whole world to know about. This is her story.
You don't insult an officer, even if it is the least private soldier. You don't insult that person or uniform.
Are you sure you're aware of the position of the FCT minister?
Yes. We know that he's a minister. He was lucky that that guy is well trained from a home. If it were to be other rough officers, maybe what would have happened, maybe people would have not been alive to tell the story. Some people. Our soldiers are willing to fight. This soldier, they willingly come to serve, but at the end of the day, it's the same military that will sold them to the Boko Haram. You will see soldiers, you have told them that bandits are here, they are attacking so village, they will prepare. Before they will go there, they will ambush and kill the whole soldiers on the road. Army is suffering, and they are the one doing this job. What they pay Air Force is different with what they pay Army. Army collect lowest, and they are the one that cried widest because they are the one that is suffering the job. Do you know that some soldiers will die like this? Their wife did not know that they are dead. They will even eat the money. Even that I resign now, they are still owing us some money. We have gone for protest 1, protest 2, and yet you people refuse to complete what you're supposed to pay me. How can you pay a staff sergeant 98,000 and you are claiming that you have paid me parking allowance? In this Boko Haram issue, if you go and check the number of soldiers they have killed no less than, let me say, 100,000 soldiers. You will find out they've not killed up to 1,000 or 2,000 Air Force and Navy.
Ma, you said you served in the army for more than 31 years. Can you share your experience to the world?
Yeah, like I said, I served at the Nigerian Army for more than 31 years, and I had a very terrible experience. Although army uniform is a good one, it's a uniform that when you put it on, you will be proud. Even when you are going on the way people will carry you, the way people will see you, they will see you as their second Messiah. So army is good, but I have some experiences that at least our guys, our big men on top really need to look into, because at times like this, someone need to say the truth and someone need to talk his experience, so that if there is any way you can encourage people to join, or you can make some amendments in order, for things to flow well in the job. Like my experience, I was 16 years old when I joined the job. I was very little. Wow. So when I joined this job, I was very little, very tender. If you see my picture, you know, yes. Even some people used to pity me as at that time. But I was a warrior. Because in so many things, yes, I tried in so many exercises, in other ways. But my experience when I started serving, was happy. As a young soldier, I was so happy. But going through some other, difficulties, like I was in medical corps, and during that our period of time, they said that if you're in medical corps, because they pay medical corps by then more than other soldiers, so they don't give them rank quick. Like me, I reached 16 years before I hung last corporal in the job. So many of my mates in infantry, when I hung last corporal, they were almost sergeant to stroke staff sergeant. But I thank God now that Army has started to reform some certain things. If you are 4 years in the service, they will give you your rank. So, I experienced some horrible things. But today, I am happy that they are changing things. But yet, I am not still happy because of some certain things that is happening. Number one, as a soldier, the way some of other officers, they will treat you, will make you to be discouraged. But my happiness is that some of those officers, like there was a video I made concerning young officers. Some of them are trained from a good background. Some of them are from the generals, their children. If their father is good, the children must definitely be good. So I made that video. At least if some people watch that video, they will see what I said concerning the video. Just like what happened between FCT Minister Wike and Captain Lieutenant Navy Lieutenant Yerima. Lieutenant, they think that lieutenant is lieutenant. In the army, lieutenant in Navy is army captain. So that guy is a captain and he's a commissioned officer. So if you see the way the guy reacted, you will see that that guy is well trained from a very good background. That is what I'm talking about. He's a general's son. He's an officer's son, but he was he was trained very well. That is the reason why you see he answered the FCT minister the way he answered. If it were to be other rough officers, maybe what would have happened, maybe people would have not been alive to tell the story. Some people.
Are you trying to say that if it was a different soldier, that they would have manhandled the FCT minister?
Exactly, they will not take it. You don't insult an officer, even if it is the least private soldier. You don't insult that person or uniform. What that person put on his body is Nigeria. So, and you call yourself a minister. A minister is under Nigeria. You are serving as a minister in Nigeria. You have to respect that uniform that the person put on, irrespective of how old or how young the person is. Wike is supposed to know that he's supposed to respect that boy on uniform, even though he's a boy to him. And the boy, I love the way the boy really answered him. The boy is do you know that it's called presidential commissioned? It's generals, is the chief in chief himself that used to go for their personals and commission them. So if you are giving your president a respect, you're supposed to give them that respect, because he's a brought up of academy, NDA boy. He passed out from academy. Their own commissioning is different. They are regulars. You don't talk to them anyhow. You don't do things with them anyhow. So what Wike did was he just ended up embarrassing himself, because he should thank Almighty God that that guy is really a very good guy that was trained from a very good background. Because if it is some other officer that smokes or do this in the air, they will give him slap. They don't mind what will happen, because he was working with an order. You know, in this job, army believe in order. When they don't give you command, you have to obey the command.
I'm curious to ask, are you sure you're aware of the position of the FCT minister?
Yes, he is a minister. We know that he's a minister. He is serving under Nigerian constitution. Likewise, the guy, he's wearing Nigerian clothes, and this is the guy that protects you. And you think you can just come up and just insult him, call him a fool, call him stupid? I said that he was lucky that that guy is well trained from a home. He came from a very good background. If that guy happened to be some officer that will tell a soldier that the soldier is useless, the soldier is that you are telling him, he will fight there. And believe you me, as long as the soldiers surround there, they can cock rifle and start shooting themselves. And you know, police cannot even talk nonsense where a soldier is, because even if they are 100 and the soldiers are 20, they will disarm them and collect their rifles, because you can't compare military training with police or this security services. We are different. You cannot even compare yourself with military. That's why you see, anytime military had any issue with police, they will always tell police we don't have rank equivalent, because at times some police will say I'm DP, I'm DSP, I'm a captain. No, you don't compare yourself, because you don't know how many years it took that man to hang that captain. Our ranks are not the same.
Now, let's talk about you. You served in the military for more than 31 years. What position did you hold? What was your role in the army? How did you serve this country?
All right. I served this country very well. Well, people that know me, I resigned from Abacha Barracks here. People that know me very well, I was one of the first female soldier that was doing duty senior NCO. After the duty officer in the barracks, I am the second in charge of the barracks then on duty, because they know that I know what I was doing. So as a senior, I resigned as a staff sergeant. I left the job as a staff sergeant, and I was doing duty. Many people that knows me, they know me very well that I am not that kind of a stupid senior or a woman that acts anyhow. They respect me. But that is where I have a little problem that I'm going to tender now. Please, I want the Nigerian military to correct this. This young lieutenant, second lieutenant that is being recruited in the army, I don't know what they are teaching them during their training. They will see a senior NCO. When I joined this job, I was meant to understand that from second lieutenant captain, you take training, you learn from a senior NCO. But nowadays, when these young officers pass out, when you are talking to them, they will look as if you are nothing to them. They will be looking down on you. And I want the Nigerian military to correct that scenario, because it's very bad. I look one that was on duty with a second lieutenant, and the lady came up and opened the gate and was asking me to push the gate. I stood, I was watching her. A daughter that I can give birth is telling me that he has opened the key of the gate. I should push the gate. I look at her. I didn't say anything, and I called the soldiers that are outside the gate on duty. Then I said, auntie, what is it? I said, come and roll the gate. A general wants to come inside. So you can imagine if those things are not insult. Those are the type of people I'm telling you in this job. Most of them come from a very poor background, and when they were opportune to be commissioned, they will raise their shoulder. They will be looking down at soldiers that have served for 20-something to 30 years. They'll be looking down on you because they hang people. And if you go academically, they don't even near you academically. But because of they were opportuned to be commissioned, they'll be talking to other ranks anyhow. Some of those other rank you are seeing, some of them, they marry from a rich home. They marry good wives that have a good business they are doing, living more comfortable than some of the officers too. But you see, so that is where I am still having some mistakes that Nigerian Army is doing. They should go back to those olden days when an officer passes out from depot, from training ground, from ND or something. They will arrest them. We ask them, please be looking at what this senior NCO is doing. They are the one that will teach you. You have to learn from them. But nowadays, when you tell them, they say, "Who are you to talk to me? Why will you talk to me like that?" So that is another bad aspect that I need Army to come.
I'm curious to know something. Does the Nigerian military send female soldiers to war front?
Yeah. In the Army, everybody is equal. So.
Oh wow, are you serious?
Yes.
But all the videos we see online, we have never seen female soldiers at battlefront or holding heavy duty weapons.
Most of them, you will see them, they are nurses. You will see them when they shot somebody, you will see them with their apron. They will go to the war front and carry with their Macintosh and carry maybe somebody, an injured soldier. Although most of them they don't frontier them to go and really engage in shooting and all that. But you see them in kitchen, you see them in hospitals. They are the one treating the ones that are injured or cooking for them. And sometimes some of them used to go to war front too. When they confront, like in Maiduguri, when you confront them, you will see them. They will be there. They will come out. Like a lady in those days that made them to Ihejirika, when Ihejirika was the chief of army staff, to stop female soldiers from sending them to Borno State, was one Sergeant Chinyere. She was the only lady that survived that incident. They shot the remaining ladies. But she ran and entered bush, and she was the only surviving person among them when Boko Haram slaughtered the rest female soldiers. It was because of her then, when they discovered her, the Ejikana warned that no female soldier again should be taken to Borno State because of the incident. So, because although they are always targeting the female soldier, their aim is just to carry the person, maybe rape the person, useless the person will be alive and see that they useless the person.
Which aim? Whose aim?
The Boko Haram aim now. That is their aim.
Can you tell us about your experience with Boko Haram in the military?
No, I will not lie. I've never experienced that. I went for UN once. That is Darfur, Sudan, Southern Sudan. I went to, I think we were at the Ejelina. So I did not experience much there. We just went there for peacekeeping. It wasn't much tough like that. The only tough day we reached was when they were trying to fight some Christians. There are Christians there. They don't want to see Christians in Southern Sudan. They are always killing Christians. So where Christians always come to church is in the barracks. So that is it.
In South Sudan.
In South Sudan. So that is the experience I had. I did not have any encounter with Boko Haram. That was the only operation I went in. And if not because of my boss that forced me to that operation, I was not even intended to do any operation till I leave the job. That's the truth.
Okay, now can you tell me some of the stories that your colleagues have shared to you about Boko Haram and some of the insecurity issues that is going on that a lot of Nigerians don't even know about? Some of the things we don't get to hear on social media, Nigerian Army is really working hard.
Well, in this case, if I start to narrate this, it will not end today. The truth about this matter of Boko Haram and Army, the military are really willing to work hard. to, stop this issue of Boko Haram or bandits. But we have saboteurs in the same military, which is not going to be possible to stop. The only way to stop it is if those people can off their hand from aiding and abetting with the bandits. Our soldiers are willing to fight. In fact, some people join this army that they are willing because they kill their family. They are willing to fight. I have had some experiences, some thoughts from other soldiers that said, "Auntie, I joined this war because they killed my father and my mother, and I want to revenge." And at the end of the day, the soldier too, they will kill the soldier. These soldiers are willingly come to serve. But at the end of the day, it's the same military that will sold them to the Boko Haram. They will just slaughter them. So it is, I don't know how to put it. The only way to stop these bandits is by making sure they clear some bad eggs inside the military uniform, inside the police uniform, inside all the whole uniform, and inside the politics. That's the only way to stop this Boko Haram issue, because majority of them are the people sponsoring these people, the people giving information. You will see soldiers, you have told them that bandits are here, they are attacking so village. They will prepare before they will go there. They will lay ambush and kill the whole soldiers on the road. So what do you expect? Who do you think that they are doing all these things? Is we inside the same job that are killing ourselves? So government have to work hard to be honest to themselves, because if anything in a country happens like this, you have to know that in a country whereby we have bandits, and the bandits, people have tried to fight for it to end and it never end. People at the same government is aware of this thing. They are the one igniting the fire of what is going on.
While you were serving in the military, were you ever tempted to do something illegal?
No. The only thing that I have, wished to do was when I hung sergeant. I was willing. I wanted to write. It was one of my mates that said, "No, auntie, just a side specialist staff," because there are things you will experience. You don't have to say it, because army is made up of secrecy. It's not everything. That's army is like a code. It's not everything that any soldier see that will talk. Like full meaning of a soldier. Number X is secrecy. You understand? O is obedient. L is loyalty. D is for defense. I is for intelligent. E is for endurance. R is for regimental. You understand?
What does regimental mean?
Regimental means devoted to your military duties. To be regimental, to be just the devotion to your military duties. You understand? So you have to be regimental and be battle ready. But sometimes things I see that I cannot say it, made me to resign.
The reason I asked you this question, I just wanted to understand the minds of so many Nigerian soldiers. Because I heard that Nigerian soldiers are not being paid well enough. So when you occupy a position like this, don't you get the chance to make even more money than what you are being paid? Do you feel the urge, the temptation to accept that or to resist it?
Well, many soldiers are not really happy, especially those ones that maybe they depend fully on salary. Because before the salary come, you will find out that the salary is gone. You have already eaten credit. And another thing in the army, let me be specific. Army is suffering, and they are the one doing this job. In the armed forces, we have Navy, Air Force, and Army. And Army, they are the one collecting the little salary. What they pay Air Force is different with what they pay Navy. It's different with what they pay Army. Army collect lowest, and they are the one that cried widest, because they are the one that is suffering the job. They are the one. If in this Boko Haram issue, if you go and check the number of soldiers they have killed no less than maybe let me say 100,000 soldiers. You will find out they've not killed up to 1,000 or 2,000 Air Force and Navy. And they are the one, their generals are paying them well. Whatever government give them, their generals will give it to them. But ask our generals what they are doing with our money. They use it and carry women. I will say it, I don't fear anybody. I have told them, even that I resign now, they are still owing us some money. Imagine when you were paying people that will resign the same year, you pay them 600 plus 700 plus as parking allowance. You pay me 98,000 naira for parking allowance, and you are telling me that is old rate. Are they really making any sense? So you can see that the army, the way army is treating their soldiers, especially when you resign, if you don't take time, they will cut your money to two and want to eat half. What are they using it for? Nothing than to carry women. So me, I am angry in that aspect. What they are doing is angry. With army collected me during my time. I don't care. I even give some officers money. I even buy things, give them. Because I was doing business. I was okay. I live a good life for myself. I make a chance away. The moment I do my duty and I day of that off, I will not relent. I will use this thing to go and hustle, to go and sell make money for my business. So, but looking at those people that really they concentrate in doing only army work, they are not satisfied. You look at them, they would be like slave in the job. They are not okay. They are not paying the army well, and the army is supposed to eat the highest salary. Like I have made one of my videos. I say if the chief in chief pay the lowest private soldier 500,000 naira, we have that money there. But instead of them to do it, they will be using the money to send their children abroad. Their children will be useless in the money. Using the money to even buy men to sleep with them. Using the money, we hear their story, we know about them, we can tell you everything, even show you videos of them.
Please tell us the stories.
Like I will not mention them. One of our politicians, their daughter is in US. What is she doing there? Drugs. Using the money that the father is, sending him, doing drugs and carrying men up and down. No one want to marry her. No one want to even stay with her. They only come to her to sleep with her and collect her money and go. And who owns that money? Is it not Nigerian? The people that own this money are crying that they're supposed to pay them this money. They will convert it to their own personal money. And you find out that their children are languishing because, in fact, really, what all these our what are they calling politicians? What they are doing with our money, our generals, what they are doing with our money, it's affecting their children. They don't know. Because the moment you eat these poor people money, you feel that you are in position, you eat the money, you don't know that you are killing the life of your children. Because what you have done, and these people are crying that owns the money, the cry will be affecting those children. The children will be useless. They will not be effective for you. They will not be useful to you. So that is what our generals doesn't know. And that is what our politicians doesn't know. Go and check the life of our politicians. Check their children. All of them, they have useless children. If one is not useless, two will be useless. Even all will be useless. Because the money they are collecting is the masses' money, and people are crying for that money. And you think you can use it and train your children and the children will be useful to you. No! God is not an author of confusion. Whatever you do, you reap. Immediately, it comes to you. It doesn't wait anymore. It was before that they will say the evil that men do, live after them. No, it lives before you. Now, before you get there, it has started working on you. So that is it.
Now, let's talk about military generals. How wealthy are military generals?
Go everywhere now in this Abuja. Are they not the one buying the whole estate? You will see this estate belongs to this person. This estate belongs to this general. This estate. Before, it wasn't like that. I joined army in 1993. When I joined the army, it's hard for you to see a general build a very big mansion. But these days, because of the money, security money they are eating, because of soldiers' money they are eating, they will go to Dubai, they will buy highest house. They will come. You will see an estate like this. It's only one general that owns it. Is it his salary that is using to acquire those houses, those estates? It's not. It's soldiers' money. And the security money that they are eating, that they are not supposed to eat. They're supposed to pay the soldiers that are dying. Do you know that some soldiers will die like this? Their husband, their wife did not know that they are dead. They will even carry them. They will even eat the money. Except when you see maybe the ghost of that person has started tormenting the person. Like there is one, the ghost started tormenting them. They have no choice that to start to look for his family to pay that money. Already the family did not know that the soldier is dead. So you can see what our people, our generals are doing. And they want people to clap for them and say they are doing. They have to change. They have to change. Honestly, they have to change.
What are some of the corruptions that happen in the Nigerian military that a lot of people don't know about? As someone who has retired, I think that when you share things like this, your contribution goes into reforming the Nigerian military and making it enabling for the new soldiers that are coming in. So you are not just ranting, you are sharing your bitter experience to the world. Hopefully, maybe they might consider this, I don't know. But what are those things, those corruptions that happen in Nigerian military that you feel like you need to address it to make sure that the young soldiers that are coming in, they do not be a victim of the victim story?
Thank you very much. What I will say about this is, let them pay soldiers what they signed from government purse. You cannot go to finance and sign money that each soldier they're supposed to pay a soldier 150,000, 200,000, and you come back behind and pay the soldier 70,000 naira, and you eat 130,000 naira. Is it a good one? If they want to encourage our soldiers, the ones that want to come, the ones that wish to come, you have to pay them exactly what government pay them.
So some soldiers receive 70k.
Some soldiers, their salary, yes. Private soldier, except maybe now that they have improved for some allowances. You understand? When I was in the military, there is let me tell you, for instance, when I was in the military, there is one allowance that they used to pay us. That allowance, do you know that they pay private soldier 20,000, and that money is supposed to be 100k. They pay private soldier 20,000. They pay sergeant to staff sergeant 25,000. Then warrant officer to master 30,000. Whereas that money is supposed to be 100k for everybody, other rank. Then if you go to Air Force pay their people complete. If you're a senior SEO, you receive that 100k. Tell me, how will somebody look at himself very well and like to join the job if you see that these people are collecting better? They would like to join the other one more than the army. So what I would want to say is that army, if they want people to join the army, let them give the soldiers what belongs to soldiers. Pay them their money. If you say government signed 200,000 to be paid, pay them their money. They are paying you your own. They are giving you allowance. Give them what belongs to them. After all, they are the one doing this job. You only sit down in the office, collect AC, eat whatever you want to eat, and go your house. These people are the ones staying in the sun, going to engage with the bandits in the forest. Sometimes 1 week, 2 weeks, they've never seen water to bath, and you are in your house eating their money. How do you think that you will be happy? If you are even eating that money, you go to your bed and sleep and be comfortable. So pay them what belongs to them. Let them, like for instance, they are still owing us. We are badge 1 and 2, 24 voluntary discharge, badge A and B, voluntary discharge, 2024 voluntary discharge. Up till now, they are owing us some money that even the minister himself, Minister of Finance, wanted to assist. Do you know that the general went behind and told the minister that if there is any help, that they should still give them this thing they handle, that they have paid us what belongs to us. Whereas if you go to Navy and bring out the money they paid to Navy as a staff sergeant that resigned, if you call a Navy staff, they call them flight sergeant. You call to Navy a PO. Call them together and say how much your people pay. You will see that their money is at least almost half of what they pay army. So it's nothing to write home about. And who are the people doing this? There is our generals. And how can somebody be happy that they serve you? Veterans will be crying when they are leaving. You want them to still, you punish them when they are in service. And when they leave again, you forget, you don't want to pay them what belongs to them completely. You want them to still go and begin to be frustrated in civil life. Is it not wickedness?
I'm confused how salaries are being paid in the army. Is it that generals paid directly to soldiers? How does this happen?
No, what is there is that when they sign the money from finance, we have army finance that will pay the money. So they have collected the money, the check from the finance. They will come back and slash it to their own hearts. Our generals, they will slash it to the way they want it to, any amount that they feel is suitable for them to pay the soldiers. That is what they do.
And nobody checkmates them.
How can you checkmate them? You can't checkmate them. So even if you are crying, people don't want to even understand. People don't want to know.
You know, we've seen many soldiers that are doing taxi. Some soldiers do certain kind of odd jobs to survive while they are on duty sometimes. Does this happen because of the poor salary?
Exactly.
And on the other hand, too, we've also seen and heard stories where soldiers had to go steal. Some of them had to involve themselves in illegal things just to survive.
Exactly, because of the salary is not enough. Okay, like in this country now, how can you even praise the people in government? One bag of rice is example 70,000, and you expect a private soldier to buy that same 70,000 with one bag of rice. That a trillionaire of dollars, not even naira, will still go and buy that rice 70,000, and if somebody you are paying 30,000 with, you are expecting the same person to buy the same thing, the same amount. Is it not wickedness in this country? there is something you have to do. You have to map out the market. Average men supposed to go and buy their things, and rich men should go and buy their things. But here things are the same in Nigeria. So why won't military go? Why won't they go for to go and thief, to go and scam, or to go and do anything wrong, illegal business, to get money to feed their family? And so many of them marry 2 wives. So many of them mistakenly, they have children outside they are taking care of, that is not maybe it's not their real wife that born them, and you are expecting them to go and do what? You pay them 100,000. What is 100,000 naira?
So you guys don't enjoy any subsidy at all?
There is nothing good that is coming out from, especially in the army. That is what I'm telling you. In the army itself, there is nothing good happening in the army. If you talk of Air Force and Navy, I would recommend people to even join it if it's possible for them.
Wait though, you mean that Nigerian soldiers don't enjoy any subsidy at all? I mean, in other countries, if you are a soldier, once you bring out your ID card, they won't sell certain things the way that they would have sold it to a normal person. You guys don't enjoy anything like that?
There is nothing like that in this country.
So the way civilians pay for things, that's the way people pay.
The way civilians pay, the way generals pay, the way all the politicians pay, that is what you ask. In fact, as little as the last private soldier, the least private soldier in the army, that's the same thing that he will buy. Is it not wrong? Is it not bad? Is it not wickedness? So that is it. There is no way you can, there is nothing that army is enjoying. Don't even call a military or call soldiers, because when you call soldiers, we are army, navy, and air force. But when you want to call army, we are suffering. Army are suffering more than other sister forces.
But that's really sad. I mean, with a salary of 70,000 naira, according to what she said, it's going to be very, very difficult for that person to survive. I also heard that sometimes if they are transferring a soldier, they don't even give the person allowance for travel.
Yes, like, is it not what I'm saying now? Not that it's not written or it's not, they don't map that kind of thing out. But you find out in that case, maybe the guy in that office is a very wicked CEO. He will be eating that money. Not that the money is not there to pay. Maybe they will write a quotation request for it, and the CEO there may eat it. And nobody will ask, because all of them are corrupt. All of them are the same birds of the same feather. So nobody judge each other. You understand? Is it not what I'm still talking? There is something we call parking allowance when you are leaving the barrack. You are leaving the barrack to your home, to your village. You have to pack your things. They need to pay you good money to use it and bought a vehicle that will carry your things. They gave me Staff Sergeant 98,000, and they are claiming that they have paid that money. Is it not wickedness? Is it not demonic? I mean, in fact, nothing to hold high. If you people like, you can come after me. I don't care. Our generals, if you people don't repent, God will never forgive all of you, because people have to adjust and give soldiers what belongs to them. Pay the veterans what belongs to them. Then things will move well in this country. Otherwise, people will never sleep and wake up in peace, because what you people are doing is evil. It's very, very evil. What I've experienced, I know we have gone for protest 1, protest 2, and yet you people refuse to complete what you're supposed to pay me. How can you pay a Staff Sergeant 98,000 and you are claiming that you have paid me parking allowance? What is parking allowance? Which motor will carry you even around the Abuja 100,000 for a day? And you are telling me to pack my load and go back to my state, that you will give me 98,000. I just pray that God will forgive you people if people do not change in this country.
No, how much was this parking allowance supposed to be?
At least this parking allowance supposed to be 300 plus. Then now that they say that there's new rate for it, they have increased it. Some people like senior, like I have 196 and I'm 93 and I have 196 and they say that they pay him 600 or 700,000 naira for parking allowance. We resigned this same year. He retired November, I think October/November. We are January. You understand? The same year, the only thing he said that whatever the chief in chief signed, it does not concern us, that they have already retired before they, just doing things negatively, wickedly. They don't want to know. And look at their lives. I'm just seeing most of them. I don't see how they are living. They are living fine. That is it. So they did not pay anybody that money. They are still claiming that they have paid that is old rate, which is wrong. That they use one money. And another thing is that there are so many of our other rank that is helping them to work this money. All of you, other rank that is helping to work out this money, you people will never in life be anything. Even if you like, go home with 1 billion, you can never make effective use of it. Those of you that are working in finance, working with these generals, to be cheating other rank like you will never know peace too. Because what you people are sowing is what you will reap. You cannot sow cocoyam and harvest cassava. It's not done. But you people do not know. So you people will reap what you have sowed. So that is it.
After serving the Nigerian Army for 31 years, you are now finally retired. What are those things you are enjoying from the Nigerian government right now?
Well, I am not enjoying anything. You ask me what am I enjoying for myself now. I enjoy freedom. Anytime I want to wake up in my bed, I wake up. What my business is moving fine. Everything I'm doing is perfect. I'm doing it perfectly well. It's going well for me. Because when I was in the army, the opportunity I had now, I don't have it. I have opportunity, most of opportunity, even see some people. I have opportunity. There's nothing I was enjoying in the army. I did not enjoy anything. I only enjoy insults and to render you. That's humiliation. But now that I left the army, I think some of the officers that are young that are seeing me now, when they see me, they know that the changes is there, the gap is there. I am not that kind of a soldier that resign and you look at me as a stupid person or as a beggar or as what. No, I am the kind of woman that even if I go to my unit, I give welfare to some of the soldiers I feel I can give welfare to. That is me. So that is it. I'm enjoying myself now, not anything concerning army. Not enjoying anything. No, I don't even want to remember that I'm a soldier. I'm happy the way I am as a civilian. I enjoy myself very well. Now the only thing that the little experience I've had, maybe the training, the life is inside of me. That training to run, do things, exercise. I'm still, feeling that agile. That's all. Otherwise, nothing. There is nothing. Thank you.
If there's any of your child right now that wants to join the army, what would you say to them?
God forbid.
Are you serious?
God forbid for me to allow my son, my children to join anything uniform. I won't accept that.
Why? I mean, what if their experience is going to be different? I thought you said that the army is currently going through a reform.
Yes, actually the experience matters. Some people serve in a good unit under a good commander that knows God, that knows how to handle soldiers, but I will never allow any of my son to join. If the person insists, I will hands off my hand and say, anything you see, just carry it, because there is no good and anything that is coming out from uniform for now until they adjust to Nigeria, until Nigeria is stable. For now, nothing good is coming out from the military. For now.
You sound so bitter. Apart from the insult that you experienced while you were serving in the military, what else could you have experienced under your CO? Does CO means commandant?
CO, yes. CO means commanding officer.
Okay, what else did you experience that is making you sound this way?
And another thing is religion. Let me come to this way, religion. If you happen to be a Christian and you are working under an Islamic commander, sorry is your name. Because all of them there, they will join Nyash together and finish. I had a case with my RSM who happened to be a Muslim and the CEO was a Muslim. If not that I involve a very senior officer, general somewhere, they would have turned everything against me. And the man is seeing the truth physically, but he's turning it because they are Muslim. But if I happen to be a Muslim woman and I had that issue with that RSM, they would have dealt with that RSM so much. Even though they are still Muslim. But because they look at me, I'm a Christian, they feel no, I want to bring their RSM down. But I lay one curse on that man, and the man is seeing the curse up to today. He can't even stand it. So that is it.
Was that the only experience you had about religion?
It was. I don't want to say it. This kind of a thing is not something that you can say that will bring problem. Them themselves, they know what is happening. They know what has happened. They know what they are doing. So that is it. I don't want to talk much about it anymore. Just let it remain like that.
Okay, Ma, thank you very much. You've said a lot of things, and I hope that the army never remains the same way, Nigeria is still under construction, you understand? With each new leadership, it brings about change. Everybody with new approach on how things can be done better. So we hope that in the future, maybe if I get to interview more people, there are people who have had an opposite experience. They'll be willing to share their story that will inspire people to come join the military. This is our nation. We don't have any other nation apart from this. And the purpose of this interview is not to discourage people from joining the military. I mean, if we keep silencing voice like this, that reform, that change we need, it will never come to reality. But if we keep telling these stories, we keep sharing the stories, hopefully change will come. And when the change come, of course, we are here to share more stories too. And we'll be very, very happy to still share stories of soldiers who are so proud of their jobs, who are having it so good, So thank you very much, Ma. I really appreciate this. So we've spent, oh my goodness, it's dark. Look around. It's dark. Okay, I'm so sorry. So at this point, we may have to say goodbye to the viewers. Thank you for watching this episode of the Lucky Udu Experience. I would like you to introduce yourself to the viewers.
Okay, my names are Wosu Florence Onabuchi, Staff Sergeant, ex-military veteran. I retired as a staff sergeant, so I am happy to be in this interview. I am really very, very happy to see Lucky face to face. I used to see him in videos, so I'm happy that I have been one of his this thing now, one of your guests. So I'm very grateful. God bless you all.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma. Thank you for granting us this interview and for making this episode a reality. We hope to tell more stories. So if you are a soldier and you would like to be on the Lucky Udu Experience, please reach out to the phone number you are seeing on the screen. I'll be more than happy to listen to you and also, share your story as well to the public. What are your social media handles? You made mention of making videos. It seems you make videos online.
Yeah, I made videos online. I just started nearly as a content creator. My social this thing handle is Florence Nightingale and the Nightingale family, both in TikTok and in Facebook. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right, at this point, my brothers and sisters, we have to call it a day, and we are losing light, as you can see, obviously. So the audio version, as usual, is going to be on Spotify, so you can go to Spotify, make sure you're following us there, and please do well to let people know about our platform, the Lucky Udu Experience. We are building it. We are hoping to grow, hoping to get to 1 million subscribers so we can tell more interesting stories. So please do well to keep supporting us so we can keep bringing more interesting stories to your timeline. We really appreciate it. If you find this video interesting, indicate in the comment section. If you'd like us to have another section, please indicate topics you'd like us to talk about together. If you'd like to see her again, indicate in the comment section. So at this point, brothers and sisters, we have to say goodbye. Thank you very much and bye.